everything's her fault. So the answer is divorce.
All right, guys. Hello and welcome back to another episode of That Just Happened. I'm your host, Vaughn.
Sean?
And today we are going to talk about some crazy family issues today. Just because, the holidays are coming up.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So we prepared some funny things that will piss you off probably.
Yeah. Do you like hearing about family drama or any kind of holiday drama?
I think we all like drama, man.
Yeah. Even if you're not in it.
Yeah. We're just we like to, so grab our popcorn and watch.
So we're going to do some Am I the Asshole stories, and I guess I'll go ahead and take it away first. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my wife that she can stay home this Thanksgiving? So
okay. Well, the title alone, you can't really tell. I can't really pinpoint on what's going on.
Okay. My wife is a grade A picky eater. It's bothersome to a certain degree, but on holidays, basically the shit show begins. She'd refuse to eat certain meals, and my mom would take it personally, which results in a series of arguments between them. All right, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
As a compromise this year, my wife offered to bring her own food to Thanksgiving dinner. I was stunned, and I asked if she thought this through, and she looked at me confused. I told her about how weird it would be for her to bring her own food, especially when she wouldn't be sharing it with anybody else. And I told her to think about how my mom would react. She got very offended and upset. My wife said that it's not her problem and that she's just trying to make it work by bringing her own meal.
Wait, what? So what is her own meal?
Maybe she just doesn't like the mom's cooking, so she made her own.
Well, he did say she's an extremely picky eater.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of, man, I'm not really a picky eater myself, so I think it would get annoying if.
It'd be offensive though. If I was like, hey, come over for dinner, and then you came, but you brought your own food. I feel like, what the hell? Why are you here? Yeah. My wife said that it's not her problem, that she was just trying to make it work by bringing her own meal. I told her again that my mom might not like or even allow this. She blew up at me asking if I wanted her to either eat food that she doesn't like or go hungry.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the ultimatum right there. I suggested that she give my mom's food a chance, but she said that she wasn't about my mom's cooking.
Shit. Yeah, that's the worst insult to a mother.
My mom would not have it. We'd probably
have an argument.
Yeah, exactly. I suggested she give my mom's food a chance, but she said she wasn't about my mom's cooking. She just doesn't like certain foods. We had an argument, and I ended up telling her she could stay home this Thanksgiving and have whatever meal she likes. She got quiet and then lashed out on me, calling me insensitive and negative by saying this to her. I repeatedly asked her to calm down, but she couldn't stop ranting about how I was basically willing to exclude her from a major event. I feel like she's excluding herself at this point.
I think divorce. I think divorce.
I mean, you have to be in good with the family too, you know what I mean?
That's really important.
It is important. It's important to me.
Well, we both don't know what it's like to be married.
That's true.
I think it's my job. If let's say that I'm married to this girl and it's my job to make sure I do a good job because it's her family.
That's true.
So, but she's I'm curious. They didn't elaborate on exactly what she can't eat.
They didn't
what
say,
food she was trying to bring.
My thing also is it's one day out of
exactly
the year.
I don't know.
know.
Let's say that I'm going to my mother-in-law's house to eat dinner. Even though her food isn't great, I'm still gonna try to enjoy myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Respect. So I think that's no respect.
Or sneakily go eat in the car or something. I don't know.
No.
Okay. For her.
Yeah, but because I'm just curious what kind of food she can eat and she cannot eat because they didn't elaborate on it.
They didn't say,
Yeah, I'm just curious about that.
There's a little bit left. Okay. She started cold shouldering me about it while at the same time guilting me and saying that I'm treating her poorly after she offered the perfect compromise. All right, so there's an update. So my wife has decided to go spend Thanksgiving with her family, who, by the way, live hours away. So this means unnecessary travel expenses instead, and basically ditch me for a whole week. Y'all happy now? Though I appreciate some insightful comments on the situation, some others not so much, especially with those assumptions claiming that my wife has allergies. She does not.
I love how you just so blunt about it.
She does not. So you say, where y'all get that from? But anyway, so it's all good now. So I guess I'm just not too thrilled with her decision. I feel like she's doing it to spite me or get me to cave in. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Okay, what if this happened to you though? Let's say that you're married to a guy, okay? And it was Thanksgiving. You're living in America, and your husband is like, oh, I don't want to go. It's like, why? Why don't you want to go?
This would never fly. Okay, so in my family, Thanksgiving is the biggest holiday that we have because that's when people come from all over. Like, we don't do that for Christmas as much. But for Thanksgiving, all my family comes from all over the States.
Thanksgiving is bigger than Christmas?
Yeah, because Christmas, like, we'll spend it, like, with whoever lives close by, but no one's going to come from all over the USA. We do it for Thanksgiving. So if you don't show up to that, it's kind of like all because you didn't want to eat this one thing. And, you know, I don't know. It would be a big deal. I think my family would find it kind of disrespectful too, especially if we're married. But granted, if you want to go spend it with your family, that's one excuse. But like he said, it's extra traveling and expenses. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he's the asshole for telling her that she could stay home.
No, not at all.
No.
Yeah, I don't think it's his fault at all.
I think she should suck it up.
She kind of created this.
Yeah.
Everything is her fault. So the answer is divorce. That's the answer. Well, so what are the comments saying?
All right, let's see what people are saying. Your wife should feel loved and respected at her mother-in-law's, and instead you made her feel marginalized and unwanted. You are the asshole. They said that he's the asshole for that.
She will never get married. She's gonna stay single. She's gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's gonna end up with cats. She's gonna end up alone, probably with a dildo collection.
I get that, like, yeah, you're supposed to make them feel, like, wanted and stuff, but that's his mother, like, at the same time. I think she's disrespecting his mother at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think he's the asshole for that.
No, fuck no. He was trying to, like, be understanding at the beginning.
Yeah,
And this is not because he's a guy. It's like if this role was reversed.
I would still say the same thing. He'd be the asshole.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, the people have voted, he is the asshole.
I think most people agree. Most people, I think, would agree with us that she is the asshole.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for not inviting my pregnant sister-in-law to Thanksgiving?
Why would they not invite her?
I don't know. Let's find out. I hosted Thanksgiving this year. Every year it rotates between me, my sister, and my brother's home. It's a pretty big gathering that normally involves my siblings, their partners, my sister's kids, and our parents. This year, my brother James and his wife Becky are having their first child. The baby's due in spring. We have a traditional Thanksgiving meal, watch the parade, play games as a family, couple drinks together in the evening, and usual stuff.
Okay.
Same kind of thing every year. This year, a couple weeks back, I get what is basically a list of demands from Becky in our family group chat. She wants to come, but her pregnancy means some things needs to be adjusted.
Okay.
Her rules were no poultry.
At Thanksgiving? Okay.
As the smell makes her sick. No alcohol, as the smell makes her sick, and she can't join in. The food needs to be served early as she needs to nap during the time it's normally served. And she doesn't want to play the games as she tires easily, so can we just listen to music and talk in the evening instead?
Ooh. Becky probably gonna have to stay home. Maybe I wonder if it's the same sister.
Is it the same?
The same lady. Yeah.
I was. It's like a multiverse. Huh?
Yeah, literally.
I was really upset by this. Firstly, none of us are vegetarian, and so I don't really know how to prepare a turkey alternative. But secondly, I'd already ordered the turkey, and it seems like a waste. And to not be able to drink, eat when we want to, or even play our games in the evening just feels so unreasonable when 9 of us won't get to celebrate in the way we'd like to.
Yeah, and they've been doing this for years.
Exactly.
Like growing up and stuff like that. Yeah, this tradition.
In the family chat, I replied and said, while I would make her a non-poultry meal, of course, like if someone's vegetarian, and would make sure people don't drink at the table, I wouldn't ban poultry or alcohol from the house, and I certainly wouldn't be not playing our games.
Yeah, this is our family.
Right. Particularly as my niece and nephew are now old enough to join in and really loved it last year. Both James and Becky said I was being unreasonable and that she's pregnant, so I need to be more understanding. My mom joined in and said it's not hard to accommodate, but I was really annoyed by this point. I told Becky she was uninvited.
Damn.
Oh yeah, and she can't accept any compromise whatsoever. James called me separately to say I'm excluding her and ruining their Thanksgiving as she can't help how she feels during pregnancy. I said I wasn't excluding her, and she's welcome if she can accept that Thanksgiving has to work for everyone else too. Good point. In the end, neither Becky or James came over. It was a weird day without them, and I'm sad they weren't there.
Yeah.
But I feel like I wasn't unreasonable. I do want to make amends, but am I the asshole?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna be honest. I think
Hey man, like you actually do. So
I do think, yeah, I think
Thanksgiving. So what is your opinion on it?
Okay, so because that's his brother's wife, she's pregnant. Well, when women go through pregnancy, they're sensitive to a lot of like smells and things like that. I think she shouldn't say like, we have to do it. Excuse me, we have to do it this way, and there can't be this kind of food or alcohol. But her and James should come over early and leave early, and then everybody else can continue everything else. Because she has to go to bed early anyway. Then everyone else can play games and drink and eat the food they want to eat. Maybe he already ordered the turkey. He said.
I think it's selfish for
him.
Becky.
Oh, for Becky,
because I think we have to understand that whether she's a vegetarian or she's pregnant. Okay, understandable. But like she said, Thanksgiving has to work for everyone else.
Yeah, to make everybody change what they're doing.
That's what Thanksgiving is about, isn't it? It's a celebration, and the world doesn't revolve around you.
This
is how it is.
Exactly.
So I think in this case, I don't think she did anything wrong. She said that she's not exactly uninvited. She's welcome to come as long as she can accept the reality that the world doesn't revolve around you. We have to enjoy it as well. we have our tradition of doing those drinking games and having alcohol or having turkey. I mean, turkey is
that's like a staple of Thanksgiving. Yeah,
right?
But also like you said, like the kids are growing up now, and you want to like play with them and enjoy with them. So we can't because Becky's trying to have a baby. Like no one told her to do that.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, and she even tried to make a turkey alternative because she's vegetarian. So I feel like this. Well, the person that posted this has no fault. I think she acted in a very logical way. And
do you think that they should have said like you're uninvited?
No, I don't think so, because at the end of the day they're family. So you can't say you're uninvited.
I think that part does kind of make them the asshole, though. I will say.
Yeah, well, she did say that, right? She said that they were uninvited.
Yeah, they said Becky's uninvited.
Yeah, she says I told Becky she was uninvited.
Like if I said that to my brother's wife, like I think all hell would break loose.
She said Becky was uninvited. I told Becky she's uninvited if she can't accept any compromise.
Yeah.
So I think it's fair. She wasn't like fuck off. Yeah. You're uninvited. It's like as long as you can accept
everything else,
please feel free to come. So I don't think she's the asshole in this case.
But what are the people saying? I want to
let's say not the asshole. Someone says, not the asshole. If Becky wants a Thanksgiving organized exactly to specifications that are the exact opposite of yours, James or one of the other people insisting she needs to get whatever she wants because she's pregnant can organize it for her, right?
Exactly.
So another person says, not the asshole.
Really?
Makes me wonder, what do you mean really?
I thought people were going to be like, no, like you should, like you're the asshole.
Not the asshole. Makes me wonder what she was like before she was pregnant.
Damn.
No, I was actually thinking that too.
Really?
I was like, how sensitive was she if she wasn't pregnant?
They're just like, Becky's a bitch. Like,
is she one of those people who imagined how being pregnant would be and how much attention she would get? When I was pregnant and I knew that I wouldn't like what was served at a friend or family's house, I would just take my own snacks.
Exactly. To make people, let's not play games. Let's just sit and talk. Like, what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Someone says, yes. Reasonable accommodations to inquire about, not demand, an alternative for poultry if she can't tolerate it. Making it clear that it could be provided by OP and a place available to take a nap in case she finds it difficult to stay awake for the duration of the whole event. That's it.
That would be fine.
Exactly.
That would be perfectly understandable.
That's what she was going to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, what's the verdict on this whole thing?
So they say, not the asshole.
Damn.
Not the asshole.
You're not the asshole.
Absolutely not. How long have you been here? Like for the people that don't know, how long have you been in
Korea? Like 4.5 years.
4.5 years.
Yeah.
So you've been through Chuseok.
Yeah.
Right? Chuseok is like kind of like Korean Thanksgiving in a sense. You live in America, you live here. What would you say is the difference? Kind of the difference.
Say, well, for starters, I don't really get to celebrate Chuseok in the traditional way, so I don't know. But I would say, like, well, for starters, Thanksgiving is one day. It's the fourth Thursday of November. Whereas Chuseok, you guys, it lasts for like a few days.
Right.
Yeah. So that's one.
So we get more days off.
You get more days off and more days to spend with your family.
And of course, like the food that we eat is different. So we're more very traditional Korean dishes. For instance, you guys are the turkeys and the stuffing.
Macaroni and cheese and collard greens, stuff like that. Like a lot of soul foods and things.
Yeah.
Also, don't you guys kind of like you kind of honor your ancestors during that time as well?
Yeah.
Do you even know like why we celebrate Thanksgiving?
No, they shared the food.
They shared, they met the Native Americans and everybody was friends and they took them in and had this giant feast and everyone got along.
But what did they do after? What happened after that?
No one killed anyone. I'll
really?
tell you that.
Oh,
everyone was just friends. Yeah.
Okay.
So also like Thanksgiving is known as a holiday where like families come together, but it's also known as a holiday where like there's a lot of family like drama and fights and things happen at the table. And I will say like people use Thanksgiving as a reason to get dressed up and walk around the kitchen. I don't know why. Like cause we always like you want to look nice on Thanksgiving, but you get asked a bunch of like questions by family members like, are you dating now? Like, what are you gonna do with your life? Kind of thing. So people get into it. Yeah. Politics can be a big thing too. Like it's you see a lot of family fights sometimes. Yeah, but that's what makes you family. Does that happen at Chuseok?
I would say so. I think
Really?
it depends on the family. Depends on the family, but I heard that there's a lot of police. They're busy during Chuseok.
Because of the
because, you know, like their drink, family get together, they fight and stuff. So I heard that police are involved a lot heavily during Chuseok.
So are you celebrating Thanksgiving this year?
Yeah, with you. Yeah.
Huh?
With you.
With me? Yeah, come please. Gathering.
We're gonna carve pumpkins.
Yeah. That's not what you do at Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
That's for Halloween.
Oh. As long as I spend it with Vaughn, I'm happy.
Exactly. You can come to Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving? What's Friendsgiving?
So when you're not with your family, because all of us, especially being abroad and stuff, you celebrate it with your friends because this is your chosen family. So it's a Friendsgiving.
Oh.
Yeah. And everyone brings a dish and drinks and...
I'll bring some Jello.
Yeah, so Jello. What the hell?
Is that
You're uninvited from... What the hell?
Okay, I'll bring pumpkin pie.
Oh, there. Okay, now we're eating somewhere.
Not bad?
Somewhere.
Okay.
All right, what about me? Can I come to the next Chuseok with your family? Am I allowed?
Absolutely not.
Okay. No, I knew you were gonna say no. I don't want to go anyway.
No, but I do want that. Like the Friendsgiving, I do want a Chuseok or Thanksgiving where you, because it can be kind of daunting.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like because for us, we have that respectful attitude. You know, we have to like put on a mask and be very polite. And there's adults, but I don't know. I think Friendsgiving and things like that would sound very nice.
I guess you guys can't do that.
Yeah, America's just different. Like you guys get together. John has like movie nights.
Yeah, I was trying to tell him.
Yeah, like we don't do that in Korea. So when he was inviting me, like, yo, let's have a movie night. I was like, what?
His mind was.
Yeah, I was like,
that's the most American thing I've ever heard. I was like, yeah.
I said the most American thing I ever heard was carving pumpkins.
Well, we did that at the movie night. Yeah.
I was like, that's it.
And now we do Friendsgiving. We're gonna do Secret Santa next, so I'll teach you all about that. So now we have another segment right now, and it's called Siblings or like, are they dating? So are they dating?
Oh, okay. Oh, we guessed.
We have to guess. All right, so we'll start with this first lovely couple here. I'm gonna say these two are dating.
I'm gonna say siblings.
Siblings? All right, let's see. Dating. You can tell. Look, they look like they love each other.
No, they don't.
I could see them being a couple. I don't know. I could just see them.
Usually couples, they hold their arm. They, you know, like they're more physical. But this is like you're taking photos in the 40s. You know, like
just next to each other.
Yeah.
All right. What about these two?
Siblings.
I'm gonna say siblings.
Siblings.
They look alike.
Yeah, siblings. With the dog and shit.
Yeah. They are dating. I thought they were siblings. Huh? You could always be both from the past stories that were bad. Ooh,
siblings.
I'm gonna say siblings. They favor each other.
Siblings.
Let's see. We're not good at this. All right, next one. They're definitely siblings.
Siblings.
They're siblings. I don't think they're dating.
I think because they look alike.
You think they look alike?
They have the same vibe on their face. So I'm gonna say they're siblings.
I'm gonna say siblings. It gives me more friend vibe on this one. Yeah. Let's see. Dating? Are we sure? All right. Oh, I clicked this one.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say siblings.
Siblings for this one? I feel like they're dating. Cause she's like,
yeah, but that's the trick. They're trying to trick us.
She's like, oh, I love my brother.
Yeah.
Let me see. They're dating. Yeah. This is like a little couples trip that they're on right now.
I don't want to play it.
Well, we have a few. All right, what about this one? Let's see if you can tell.
Dude,
I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna
go sibling.
I'm gonna say sibling only because his hand is like on her back and not like down on her waist.
I'm gonna say sibling.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Siblings. All right, they're siblings. We got one. Yeah.
Finally. After how many?
Literally. You never know who's who.
It looks like mom and son.
I was gonna. You think she looks like a mom? I was gonna say siblings because they kind of have the same like nose and mouth, but there might be one of those couples.
I'm gonna say dating.
Look for like.
I'm gonna say dating.
I'm gonna say siblings.
I'm gonna say dating.
Siblings. Look, they look alike. Yeah.
I don't want to play this game.
I like how you said they're mom and son and then said they were dating.
Sorry.
I'm gonna say they are dating. The last one.
Oh, you would though. You think they're dating?
I think they might be dating unless that's his gay brother. I don't know.
I'm gonna trust you.
You don't trust me? You think dating?
I'm gonna say dating.
I'm not good at this. They're siblings. So am I the asshole for ruining Thanksgiving? So I, 30-year-old female, met my boyfriend, 30-year-old male, 3 years ago. Before me, he was together with his high school sweetheart. They fell out of love and broke up. A year later, we started dating. His mom, however, was still heartbroken about it. I was very understanding and thought she needed time to get to know me. The ex basically grew up with them and they saw her as part of the family. So that's okay. All right. For the first year of my relationship, his mom would call me his ex's name until my boyfriend got angry once and told her to be nice. She laughed it off and said it was just a habit. She need to fix that.
Yeah.
After that, she started calling me the wrong name.
Jesus Christ.
She started calling me Janet instead of Jenny.
Yeah, she's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, she doesn't like her.
Yeah.
I corrected her a couple of times, but she seemed to like hurting me, so I ignored it later. My boyfriend has 2 sisters, and a couple of weeks before Thanksgiving, we were invited to a barbecue at the older sister's house. I was in the kitchen with my boyfriend's mom, the sisters, and one of their husbands. The older sister then talked about how my boyfriend praised my cooking to her husband, and the mom was listening. She then said out loud, "Sure, why don't we let Janet make the turkey this year?" The sisters giggled and looked at each other, and I said, "That's a great idea." I didn't tell my boyfriend what happened. On Thanksgiving, we went to his mom's house with the usual wine and dessert. She was shocked. Everybody was shocked. I said, "What? I thought Janet was bringing the turkey." Oh, I see what she did. There was yelling, crying, and we got kicked out.
What?
My boyfriend is so angry with me, and he hasn't talked to me since. I think it's over, to be honest, but I still don't think I did anything wrong. Did I? I don't know. That's pretty funny to me.
Yeah, I mean that's fucked up, hilarious. It is kind of funny, but no, she's not the ass.
I'm not gonna lie. That's probably some shit that I would do too.
That's such a like that's the thing. It's like the hard thing about relationship is that you have to get along with the other person's parents in a sense, right? But that mom is just being so passive aggressive.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Her mom's being passive aggressive, calling her the wrong name, refuses to learn her name after all these years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, I thought Janet was bringing the turkey, not me. That's not my name.
So Janet probably thought she just threw it as a joke. Oh, Janet should cook the turkey.
No.
Right?
So the girl's name is Jenny.
Oh, sorry, Jenny.
Yeah. So but the mom keeps calling her Janet. So she was like, oh yeah, Janet's gonna bring it. So that's why she didn't bring one, because she's like, I thought Janet was bringing it. Like,
oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, that's so fucked up. But like, that's what she gets, honestly. What do you think?
She has balls. I like that.
She does have
I like
balls
her.
for that.
I like her. I like her style. Yeah.
I'm gonna say she's not the asshole for that.
Well, I mean, I think, of course, like there could have been a better way to solve it other than being like, oh, I thought Janet was gonna bring it.
Yeah.
I think, she could have maybe actually prepared the turkey. That could have been another alternative, but I think it's fuckable. I think I like her style.
I think, okay, she could have handled it differently. She could have actually had the turkey, but like, had it hidden somewhere.
Yeah, like I think as a mother, she should have respected her son's decision to move on and meet someone new and make sure that he's in a happy place in a relationship, not be passive aggressive and not support.
Yeah, like that treatment.
Yeah.
What would you do, like, if if your girlfriend's dad or mom kept like calling you the wrong name, not taking you serious, and bringing up like, or calling you the ex's name, and y'all have been together for 3 years? Yeah.
That would be a very hard situation because it's not her fault. It's not my girlfriend's fault. If you had a boyfriend, it's not that person's fault.
Yeah.
But I think at the end where she said that my boyfriend was getting upset at me, I'm like, I don't think the boyfriend should have gotten upset.
Yeah, I guess he's mad because he's like there's no
he should have
turkey.
been smart enough to know that his mom is being passive aggressive. He was fucking stupid, honestly. No, he should have known. He should have been aware of that, and he should have taken care of that.
Like, that's something you nip in the bud early. Like, I don't think I would allow my mom to like treat my partner that way. Or I would say something. You know?
He's just sensi가 반스.
Yeah.
You know, like it's the saying in Korea, like we have sensitive, like you have like you're perceptive, right? So he's just like, he doesn't have sense. Like he doesn't have that.
I want to see what the people are saying about it.
Yeah, me too.
Somebody said, thunderous applause. You're my favorite asshole for this. My absolute hero. We've got to have some kind of flair for hero asshole. This is the kind of malicious compliance I live for. Was it petty? Sure. Not nearly as petty as referring to someone by the wrong name for 3 years. Not the asshole as far as I'm concerned. End verdict, not the asshole for this one. I agree.
I agree. Yeah, not the asshole. Would I be the asshole if I opt out of Thanksgiving with my parents because my brother and new wife, who left me out of their wedding, will be there? My brother left me out of his wedding.
Okay.
I was really hurt. And I set a boundary for the relationship. Thanksgiving is coming and it's too soon after the conflict for me to be comfortable around him. Would I be the asshole for opting out this year or offering to celebrate with just my parents on another day, right? Okay, so.
Family drama. Yeah.
My brother and I are 8 years apart. I'm older.
He's older?
So yeah, if siblings have that much of an age gap, it's hard to get along, I think.
I don't think so. Me and my sister are 10 years apart and we're like super close.
That's good.
Yeah.
Since he was about 12, I have lived in another state.
Okay.
We aren't close, but we hang out a few times a year and it's easy and fun. I recently moved to the same city as he and my parents. I envisioned us getting closer, but it never really happened. He's the king of, I'll call you tomorrow, and zero follow-up. It hurts my feelings, but I've accepted it and take what I can get. He got married this past September. I was told that there was no wedding party because his wife's family is too big for her to make a choice and she didn't want to leave people out. I was given instructions to get a gray suit and I'd be given a blue tie for pictures. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's a nice little combo there.
The day of the wedding, I was hanging out in the men's dressing room and I saw that my brother has a gold tie and that his best friend has a gold tie and that his old bandmate has a gold tie. Odd, but I didn't think too much of it. The ceremony started and I was sitting in the audience. Long and behold, the music starts and there's a procession.
They all come to...
My brother's 2 gold tie friends walk in, line up on stage left, and his wife's sister and her husband walk in and line up on stage right. The non-existent wedding party. At this point, I have an almost out-of-body experience. The ceremony was a blur. After the ceremony, we took pictures, which means I took one picture with my brother and that was it.
Dang.
I spent the cocktail hour in a stall in the bathroom, embarrassed and hurt. Jeez.
I'd be pretty hurt too.
Yeah. I made it through dinner okay, and instead of cake, my brother had made a ton of specialty cookies for dessert. I'm allergic to recipe as is, but with a simple tweak, I can have them. He didn't make any for me or even warn me this was happening so I could bring my own dessert. Anyways, I left the second dancing started. A week later, sent the newlyweds a letter saying basically, I thought things was improved once I moved here, but this wedding has shown me that we don't have a relationship outside holidays at mom and dad's house.
Yeah, not
so
at all.
Let's just keep it real and I will see you there. Being disappointed all the time isn't healthy for either of us. The problem is that Thanksgiving is upon us and not only will they be at my parents' house, but they are bringing a couple of friends with them. So I will be really outnumbered and uncomfortable. That's it.
That's the end of it?
Yeah.
No, I would be, One, I'd be really hurt if I wasn't a part of the wedding. Even if they're not super close. He doesn't have to be in the wedding party, but they made him feel super excluded. And it's going to be super awkward at Thanksgiving. So I don't think he's the asshole for wanting to do something separate if it was that soon. You know what I mean?
I understand if you're not as close as your sibling.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense, because they lived in different states. They have 8 years apart. Unlike, I guess you're like more of a special case.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think even for me, when I look at other people, most siblings, especially brothers, if they have a lot of age gap or they live in separate places, they're not that close.
Yeah.
And that's only natural. But however, I think there's nothing wrong with, not wanting your brother to be a part of all that stuff. That makes sense. But what his problem was, he lied.
Oh yeah, one, he lied to him. Two, like, if that's your brother, if he has an allergy or something like that, or you could have asked somebody, like, he's coming. Yeah. You could have at least had something prepared for him. I think so.
I think for me, I think the biggest problem is that he just straight up lied.
Yeah.
I think like lying is not good, especially to your family. So maybe the original poster, maybe he's grew up with a lot of love from the parents, and he was jealous of it.
So you're like digging, like
there could
different dynamics.
because like this is his side of the story, but maybe on the younger brother's side of the story, the older brother did something that he is really hurt. You never know, right?
Yeah, there's two sides to every story,
right? But
like, because I will say, so I have two older brothers, right? My oldest one just got married last year, so I was there. I was part of the wedding and stuff. Me and him pretty close, but the second one below him, we're not as close, just because kind of same situation. We grew up in different places. But if he had a wedding, like, I expect to be invited and included with the pictures and stuff like that, even if I'm not part of the one of the groomsmen. Right. Like, I'm still a guest. You should make me feel welcome.
But yeah, like the whole cook thing was fucked up. But just coming from his perspective, you can't really say that he's the asshole.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Maybe I think he had too much expectation though. Like, I think you expected a little bit too much from a brother that you were that close with, But
like you said, he'll just see them at like holidays and stuff. I think it's fine for him to be like, this Thanksgiving, I don't want to be with y'all. That's fine. And I'll spend it with mom and dad after or before, or whatever the case. But we don't all have to be in the same room.
Yeah, because for me, I have an older brother, and like we're very, very close. Like it's some people find it weird that we're that
super close.
Yeah, because it's not as common in Korea.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
So, I think it breaks my heart. This is sad.
Yeah, he was crying in the bathroom stall.
Yeah, it does, because when your mom and dad isn't here, you guys only have each other. So it is sad hearing this kind of story where two brothers are so far apart
and don't have a relationship.
Yeah. So it does.
That's tough.
Yeah, but the comments.
What do the people think?
On the other hand, so he flat out lied to OP, but there not being a wedding party, his brother didn't have to put him in it, obviously, but to outright lie, right? And say that they weren't having one, rather than saying we aren't close enough for you to be at the party, is a total dick move.
That would hurt me too, though. Yeah.
Someone else replied to that comment and says, I feel like there's something missing here. We recently planned our wedding and we never had to tell our siblings that they weren't in the wedding party. If we didn't invite them to be a part of it, then their assumption was that they weren't in the party. I feel like a good reason for a bride/groom to explicitly tell someone that they aren't in the wedding party, or if there's no wedding party, because that person is asking about being part of the wedding party. If OP asked his brother about it and couldn't take no for an answer, then I can see why the bride and groom would tell him that there's no wedding party. Why would the OP feel humiliated? It's not like the bride/groom announced to everyone that there's no wedding party. Edit. So edit. This says OP added his comment and that it was his parents who told him that there's no wedding party.
The parents told him that?
Yeah, his brother never lied to him.
So the parents said that, but he was actually...
Yeah, his brother is not the asshole. Only the OP and the parents are the asshole. Oh, this is a hard one.
Yeah, because we
really don't know what the younger brother's perspective is.
I want to. Now I wish that he was on Reddit, gave us something.
But I feel like the original poster, he's a little bit emotional.
That would hurt me. I don't know. That would be upset. Yeah,
that would be upsetting.
My feelings would be hurt.
But I don't know. I can't say. I'm gonna say neither. I'm not gonna say the younger brother's the asshole or the older brother's the asshole, because we don't really know fully in detail of both sides of the story.
If I had to choose, I'm gonna say not the asshole for wanting to do Thanksgiving separate. Just because even if he is just being emotional, it's like,
that's true. I agree.
This was a wedding. It wasn't like a small party.
Yeah. So for us, I think it's just we don't know.
Yeah. What they say, at the very top, what they say?
Everyone sucks. That's what they said. Everyone.
Yeah, okay. So basically.
So but I think, but all in all, it just breaks my heart hearing these kind of stories.
That's sad. And so especially since you and your brother are so close.
Yeah. It sucks. Breaks my heart. On that note,
yes.
What are you thankful for?
Ooh, that's a good one. This year, I would say I'm thankful for all of the amazing people that I've met, my friends, my support system, all of you guys, obviously, and just having more opportunities to grow in Korea and meet amazing people and our show. And yeah, what about you?
Meeting you.
Yes. We're thankful for each other.
Yeah. No, but I think everything that happened, I think we're both the same. It's just there's too many. I think there's just too many there's just too many things that I'm grateful for. But at the end of the day, I think just doing what you love to do.
Exactly.
I think for you too, right? Yeah. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode where we went through Am I the Asshole Thanksgiving edition. Please tell us in the comments what you guys are thankful for. And please subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, and we will see you guys next time.
Right. See you. Happy Thanksgiving.